fishing, flipping charts, mad precision. We on the grind, no sleep, endless mission. Crypto waves, no tide, just decisions. Ride or die with the block's ambition. Let's make this money, profits rain like monsoon. Bull or bear, we adapt, typhoon. Wallets packed, no room, full bloom. Path to riches, straight shot, no detour too soon. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it.
Oh yes, crypto is only as difficult as you make it. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm very interested to know what time it is your time. Is it evening or morning? But it's always time to make this money, so let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. We went live earlier today. Normally we go live at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, and then also I go on Piper Academy, and I'm on there at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The markets are starting to turn up. The markets are starting to turn up. I accidentally put a video for everybody, and it was only meant to be for the VIP group. So if you were lucky enough to see that video, count your blessings, because that was a really great setup and thought process behind it. It's under 3 minutes long. I basically say the reasons why we entered it, what we're looking at, and that's what I do for the VIP. You know, so I don't do that on every single active trade, but that's something that I do, and I love doing it. I love giving the thought process behind, you know, just the entry. Now, I did change it to, because I noticed that some people did see it already, and I just put it out. I did change it to, which one is it? The Believer. So I put that video in the Believer. So if you are a TI family believer, then you have access to that. So just kind of give you a heads up. And normally what I'll do for the believers and also the warriors in training is I'll do videos that pretty much explain the whole thing. And man, I cannot stress how much this is really important. Now, of course, you know, if you just tune in and if you don't have this money, not a problem. That shouldn't stop you. That should not be a barrier for you to learn. Join me every single day, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, and you can get the benefits of all of this, even this. Now, with doing this, of course, you just learn like much faster. And of course, right now we have a Black Friday deal. If you want to do this, of course, message me on Telegram. I respond much faster. People are messaging me on the Gmail, but I'm always in Telegram. I really am. So just kind of give you a heads up. But this Black Friday deal, it's crazy. 18 months for this? Man, get out of here. I got to talk to my publicist. No, I'm playing. All right, moving on. But the markets are moving. So can we make money? Let's try to. Let's see here. We got Jeffrey in the house. What's up, my friend? What is up? Normally I go live earlier in the day, but like I said, right now the coins are moving. We had, man, I had a lot of alerts going off today, but I was just waiting. And that's one thing that I do. I wait for the trades to come to me. If they move too much, I wait for the retracement. That's where you're going to make the most money. You may think, oh, let me buy the breakout, and then it just goes right back down. And that's one thing I teach, especially to VIP, plus also people here on YouTube. Like, that was my most expensive lesson, was patience. It really was. Now I let the trades come to me. So what I do on this channel, for everybody who's new, what I do on this channel is I show you how to trade by reducing your risk and increasing your profit. Do I have a group? Yes, of course. You saw that just a little bit ago. Do you need to join the group in order to learn? Nope, sure don't. I know what you're thinking, man, that's a horrible sales pitch. Like, you're supposed to make me want it. No, you don't have to do it. Now, if you get in the VIP, you're going to learn way faster. But I know that some people don't have money. And if you don't have money, that should not be a barrier for you. Like, learn how to do this. I show you that my stuff works. Then you make money and you're like, all right, cool. Let me see what else I can do in the group. But yeah, I just thought it was really funny that I recorded the video with the intention of only having it for the VIP, but I was streaming it So if you don't have that notification bell on, I strongly recommend you have that on. I did not do that on purpose. And I was like, oh man, you know, I'm tired. I've been up all day doing a whole bunch of charts, doing a whole bunch of DMs. It's been crazy. I had 2 shows earlier, and my job is to make you money. Plain and simple. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. Some people say, well, then why do you have a group? Why do you have a paid group? You're paying for my experience. Plain and simple. You can get it here for free every day. 2 times a day, actually. 12 p.m. here on this channel, and at 4 p.m. on Piper Academy's channel. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Sky High says, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Yes, indeed. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. So happy you guys are here. Of course, we have Sam in the house. Thank you guys for being here. We got Barnum being first. Barnum with the first. Very nice, guys. So let's go ahead and get on with the show. Right now, as I just mentioned, we have stuff starting to turn green. Not too much, but if you have a coin you want me to do, let me know. I will show you if it's possibly ready, or if you need to set an alert so that when your alert goes off, you know what to look for, and then you can enter the trade. So just kind of give you a heads up. That's what we're going to do. Then that's pretty much the structure of the show. We go over Bitcoin really quick, and then the rest of the show is dedicated to you. Questions that you may have in regards to trading, and also indicators, different styles of trading. And that's one thing that I really try to hone in on. You know, are you an aggressive trader? Are you a safer trader? Do you have regular income coming in to where, you can have that extra risk? Or is it to where all I have is X amount of dollars, I can maybe put like $50 extra a month, but I really don't even have that? Okay, so all that has come into play when you're actually thinking about entering a trade. Does it hurt when you're losing money, when you see it coming down and it hasn't hit your stop loss yet? Well, that just means you're trading with too much. Now, hopefully we find a trade. And then we can do I like doing leverage. And we can do either a spot setup, and if I like it, I'll do a leverage trade on it. That's why I love doing these shows. Because sometimes, man, we find some charts, and it might be something that I was kind of waiting on, and then I'll see it's like, you know what? Let's just do it. So right now, I'm actually in 2 trades. And right now they're doing okay. Higher leverage, of course, very little money. So just kind of give you a heads up on that. All right. Let's see here. Ray's kind of going. So if y'all want, we can check out Ray or Jupiter, or I don't know what this one is. And, they're starting to pop up. So if you have a coin, let me know. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with this. I was like, whoops, didn't mean to show you that. This was done earlier today, I believe, when I was on my 4 o'clock stream on Piper Academy. This was Jasmine. And I said, right now it looks good. It looks really good. Market looks like it might be turning up. Nobody knows. And that's the thing too. If you have a mentor that says, I know this and I told you so, and nobody knows. If it crosses the 200 and this and that, it's going up. No. The moving averages show the momentum, and it just makes sense. Matter of fact, let's show that. My yellow is the moving average for the 200. And let's go right here. So there are a lot of mentors that will say, when the price crosses the 200, it's going to go up to whatever price. And sure enough, it crosses. Look, guys, I told you, when it goes up above the 200, it continues to go. And here's our measured move and blah, blah, blah. And, it's way up here. And it's going. It's kind of retracing a little bit. And then it breaks the 200. Now they changed their tone because their targets were way up here. Then they changed their tone. It's like, well, it crossed the 200 this way. It's going to go all the way down here. Wait a minute. You just said when it crosses the 200, it's going here. But now because it crossed the 200 this way, it's no longer going up there, it's going down here. And then eventually they're going to be right. Eventually they will be right. Look, guys, you see, we got a rejection here on the 200, a rejection on the 200, a rejection. The 200 is very strong, etc., blah, blah. It crosses the 200, and look at this, guys. Join my group, blah, blah, blah. what happened over here? What happened when it crossed below it? You know, what happened right here when it crossed below it? What happened over here when it crosses below it? Like here, you know, you're saying here, it crosses above, we're going to do this X, Y, and Z, but then it does this. And so you have two stories for every scenario. So you're going to be right. So it kind of irks me that that happens. Oh, let me see if my buddy is going to be streaming tonight. I normally go over here to Road Dog. Sometimes he'll do it at 10:30, sometimes at 11, sometimes at 10. So I'm always like watching, refreshing the page for him. So far he hasn't posted anything. I don't know if he's going live tonight or not. But on this one, to kind of summarize what I started going to, is here. We mentioned earlier today that right now it looks like a great opportunity. 50%. So what you're doing is you're reducing your risk in case it comes down into our buy zone, doesn't come back up, and then comes down here. We get stopped out. And where's the stop loss? The stop loss is right here. It's underneath. So let's go ahead and put this as an official stop loss. It's underneath this area right here. And that way you're reducing your risk, because if you go in 100% here and it comes all the way down, well, you lose 15%. If you're doing $100, you lose $15. But if you only do 50, well, then you lose, you know, $7.50. So just kind of give you a heads up. This one's looking good. Right now, of course, this is the level it needs to break. Once it breaks above, you could buy the breakout. I don't like buying breakouts. I prefer doing the retest. So when it comes down and starts coming up, then this is showing the strength to where it could possibly start going up. Nobody knows. But once it breaks this level, you just amplified you just amplified the possibility of you being a successful trade on this one. So, and everything is possible. You know, there's never definites. It will do this. No, be careful with those guys. Be very careful with those guys. If you're new to the channel, say hi. I would love to give you a shout out. If you are new to the channel, say hi. Of course, definitely smash the like, blah, blah, blah. Bitcoin, what is Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's making a lot of people get wrecked. Going long, going short, going long, going short. All right, so here we go. So this, of course, is our fixed range volume profile. We do have our point of control, PLC, right around the 98.6 level. We do know that there's a lot of liquidations right at the 100K mark. If we do go up there to liquidate all the shorts, people are going to start opening longs. And more than likely, people were going to reopen shorts or open shorts. And then, of course, you know, price is going to go up some more, in my opinion, 102, 10, maybe even 104, just to fake everybody out. And then, of course, everybody thinks that, hey, well, let's go long. And then the market makers dump on everybody, liquidating longs, liquidating shorts, etc., etc. But we'll see it when it comes. Right now, let's see here. Yeah, definitely, we will do WIF. We will do WIF. I haven't looked at that one in a little bit, so that is one that we will do for sure. Let's see here. So we had this trend line that we drew on a lower time frame. It never broke below it, which was great. It did come up. So right around here, I'm thinking, all right, more than likely it'll come into the 4-hour fair value gap. More than likely come back down and then come up. And then now this was drawn, what, 2 days ago? I do so many videos, I don't remember where I drew it, what channel, what time. I just know it's here. So, and it came up perfectly to this area, came down. I thought it was going to come a little bit lower, right back into this, but it found support right at the top of this liquidity zone. Bounced, came up. I thought it was going to get rejected here. So here's actually my drawing. When the price was here, I said more than likely it'll come up, get into this zone of selling pressure before it comes down. And then we just got to look at it. We got to watch, see what's going to possibly happen. The buyer stepped in, started buying, and now we are here. We're here. So we are underneath this trend line that extends from the previous bull cycle. In addition to that, we are re-entering the 4-hour fair value gap. So I can actually delete this because it already tapped it. Other people will say the word mitigated. Mitigated is just a fancy word for the word touch. One thing I don't do on this channel is I try my best not to use big words, because if you're just learning this, you don't know what mitigated means. You don't know what SFP means. You don't know what all these other terminologies that what it means, or even what it is. So what I do is I just tell you what it is. So that's what I like. Of course, here we have our trend line coming down. So if we do re-enter this zone, then we have this level of resistance from the previous bull market, and we also have this level of resistance. And this, to me, is the deciding factor if we're able to cross this trend line in yellow, which would put us right around 97.8. If we are able to break above it, well, then we have this point of control. So this is what I'm thinking might happen. And it's always adjusting. It's never, oh, I'm changing my mind. No, there's always a plan A, plan B. So from here, I'm thinking possibly come up to this area, come back down. Hopefully we can retest this, and then now come up. Now we're bullish again. Everybody starts getting super, super hyped on Bitcoin. The market just FOMOs into Bitcoin. You may see some, so this is the tricky part. You may see some of the alts coming down so they can exit their current trades to get into Bitcoin. Or, and this is what the part I hate about trading, is because like nobody knows until it happens. Or as Bitcoin goes up and shoots to the moon, now everybody starts getting very bullish on their own personal coins, and then they start running up with Bitcoin. So there's always, we just literally have to wait and see what happens. You know, just because Bitcoin goes up, that doesn't mean your coin will go up. So make sure to have a stop loss. Speaking about stop losses, let me double check my trades again. Okay, very good. Let's see here. So let's go ahead and get started. I think Doge we were talking about. Yeah. So Doge was another one we were talking about. We were saying the 30-minute must close above this level. And sure enough, the 30-minute close. You could have entered the trade here. And I do setups, guys. I do setups on this stream. And we're losing people. We are losing. How does somebody get off of this stream? I don't understand that. Well, I don't know. Anyway. Price came up, came down, and then now came up again, broke this level. You enter the trade. It's just, you know, here we go. Let's go. Now, here would I enter? Sure, you could enter now. You know, for me, I like trading leverage. So for me personally, I would wait for it to potentially come back even further, maybe even to this area before possibly bouncing up. You can see it goes up, down, up, down, up, down to maybe this area before it continues going up. So for me, because I trade leverage, this is a no-brainer right here. Doge, strongly recommend entering this coin, not financial advice, of course. This would be a great long-term hold. And for the long-term hold, we're looking at 8 months, 10 months. And this coin, even though the market cap is huge, can easily 3x at the very, very minimum. I'm shooting for 5x, maybe even 7, but we'll see. And the main reason is because the Department of Government Efficiency. That's the main reason. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do this. Go over here to YouTube and let's check this out. All right, so this was the setup that we gave earlier. Now we're going to look at WIF. Once again, if you are new to the channel, please say hi. And of course, if you have any questions regarding any type of just question in reference to trading, you know, I love answering all these questions, whether they're indicators or style of trading, or there are no dumb questions, only questions we've had before or haven't thought of. Now here, we would have been stopped out. Here's one that we gave over here. Why did we give this one? Why would we give this? Oh, because it broke here. Okay. I was like, why would we do that? So here it's coming down, coming down, coming down. It broke this level. Higher risk, very high risk, because it's in a downtrend still. This could have been the possible start of an uptrend. I don't think I would have given this trade out. Maybe on the 15-minute? I'm trying to think why I have these here. Maybe I was getting it ready for... Maybe this accumulation? I don't know why I would give this one out. I mean, it really didn't break. There's nothing but wicks. And this is way up here. Maybe this was just something I was setting up but didn't post, because I wouldn't have posted this one for sure. For sure. All right, moving on. Let us go ahead and delete our 9 drawings. Get out of here, 9 drawings. Let's go to the daily time frame. We got Mike Play in the house. What's up, Mike? Appreciate you, man, being here. Sam says maybe a turkey, Joe, facelift would get the eyeballs. Probably. Speaking about turkey, is he on tonight? Let me know if he goes live tonight. I don't see anything. I was debating if I should or not, because sometimes he goes on at 10:30. So no, still nothing. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Going on the daily time frame. Oh man, this one's ready. This one is ready. So no divergence on the daily time frame. We have a low, a higher low. We have a low and a higher low. No divergence. Chill guy, yeah, definitely. We can look at chill guy. So chill guy. Okay. This one, man, beautiful pullback, and now it looks like it's starting to come up. I mean, it looked like it was starting to come up here too, but I think here, lots of sell pressure. I like it. I like it a lot. We'll go from the low to the high. Beautiful golden pocket. Do we see anything else? Okay, so that's the high. We can also do, it's kind of premature, but if this does start coming up, then we could use this, the fib extension, go from the low to the high to possibly the low, and then let's go ahead and hide this one for now. And then of course it would give us our targets. So for the targets, what I'm going to do, since we're looking at it, let's do Alt J. Make sure these are white. Let's do Alt J. Do Alt J. Let's do Alt J. And of course, this is the golden pocket area. All right. So we got all those. So let's go ahead and hide this one now. Let's come over here to this. And I believe it was this one. Yes. Okay. So now we go to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, do we see anything? So we have lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Now, oh, wait a minute. Now possibly a higher low and possibly a break of this. I'm liking it. Let's go over here. A high and a higher high. High, and so right now we have divergence. We have possible divergence on the 4-hour time frame. Now the reason it's possible, because if the price action continues going up, it's going to drag the MACD with it, or the histogram, and then the divergence is nullified. It's canceled out. Let's see here. What else do I see? Drawing this out with my eyeballs. Okay, so right now, you know, this was my touch, this was my touch, this was my touch, and right now, currently, the price action is breaking out of this trend line. The safer entry would be the break of this area of resistance. This would be the safer play. Now, What's the percentage? Is it like 20%? Are you willing to wait 20%? Or do you want to more than likely front run it? 17%, 18%. Or are you willing to, and this all depends on your risk management. For me, due to the market getting better and Bitcoin possibly, who knows, going up, this may be bullish for this coin. Right now we do have 35 minutes left for this 4-hour candle to close. You could do 25. You could do 50%. Once the candle closes, the candle must close above this yellow line. So let's go ahead and make this a line, and we'll make this one a blue line. So 3.140. So in 35 minutes, the candle must close above this blue line. If it does, then you could do 20, or you could do 50% with a really tight, well, this stop loss, how low is this? 10%. You know what? I just go here. 1333. This would be my stop loss. I'm only doing 50%. I keep on saying 25%. Maybe subconsciously I want to do 25. I like it though. There was another one that we're looking at that looks very similar to this. And man, I really like this setup. I like it. Looks good. It looks very good to me. Let's do one more target. Next target would be, let's go underneath all those wicks. Get out of here, wicks. So let's do this here and this here. Alt J. Let's go to target, and then let's go to target. Okay, and then let's go ahead and set our stop loss. Stop loss. And this will, I think I only did one setup for the VIP group today. No, I think I did two. I might post some charts maybe in about 2 hours once the new day starts. But I do like this though. So if you're new to the channel, basically what I do is I go over Bitcoin and I go over your charts. I literally give you 1 hour of free mentorship if you have any questions on trading, divergence, indicators, patterns. I literally give you an hour of free mentorship every single day. I do it normally at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. Then I also have another show that I go on at 4 o'clock. And then tonight, because I noticed things were moving, I said, you know what? Let's see if we make some people some money. Of course, none of this is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let us go ahead and put our setup. So this was 50. And then let's do our targets. And I make my trades really easy to understand. Very easy. This one is 49. And this is our target. And then the last one is this one. Bingo bango. Got it. I got it right on the money. Look at that. So for this one, we would need to wait 32 minutes to see if, in fact, the candle does close above this blue line, which is 3.140. If it does, dog with hat, or WIF, you can see it here, also here, and then also here. Then, of course, this is in my opinion, this is a pretty decent trade. Nice break of this downward trend line. Starting to possibly change direction. I like it. Let me go to a lower time frame. Let's see here. What I'm doing is I'm looking at all the candle bodies. Let's go to a 15-minute time frame. Looks sharp. Looks really sharp. I like it. Okay. Very good. So hopefully my computer doesn't crash on me. I have a lot of tabs open. But these tabs I need though. The next one is Chill Guy. So we're going to see if Chill Guy is on Trading View. Chill Guy sure is. MEXC, it's a futures. So let's look at MEXC, Chill Guy. Okay, it's been doing some work. Let's go to Chill Guy. Let's see if Binance has more data. Nope, I think it has less data. Chill Guy. And what I'm doing is I'm actually looking for more data. The more data we have, the better it is. All right, Chill Guy. I mean, we have other ones down here, but I'm not going to search all of them. Did I do Binance already? Yeah, I did. Let's do Bybit. Did it have the same? Man, my memory's so dumb. Chill Guy. So let's just do MEXC. Yeah, same chart. Okay. So here we go. We have higher highs, higher lows, looking great. Let's go to a 1 hour time frame just so we can see more price action. Of course, we had this trend line. It did break below. Now we have this downward. And this one looks good too. A lot of selling pressure though. A lot of wicks. A lot of selling wicks. I mean, we have buying wicks too, but way more selling wicks. Let's go to a 15-minute time frame. What I'm doing is I'm looking high, higher high. 15-minute time frame. However, we have a high and a lower high. So this is telling me that potentially we may come down. Nobody knows how far down. Coming down to at least this area of support would be nice before coming up. Let's see here. We're on the 15-minute time frame. Let's go ahead and do a trend line from here to here. So it did break the trend. Let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. This to me is more of a scammy wick, so I didn't include it. We have more touches here. What else do I see? So what I'm doing right now, literally with my eyeballs, literally, is I'm seeing where I get more touches. I do like this wick though. In the 1 hour time frame. Well, let me just draw it out and I can try to fix it. I'll just leave it here. I mean, I can try to fine tune it without spending way too much time on it. But right now it's in this accumulation. I like it. So just to make things really, really easy, once it breaks above this level, we get into the trade. Now, what time frame? On the 4 hour, they like to produce these scammy, or not scammy, but selling wicks. So it would have to be a 4 hour candle close. And we just hope that it doesn't do one of these God candles. But the 4 hour candle must close above this. Now, if the candle, so this is very important too. If the candle closes like this, just know, you know, you got to look at the, I mean, you could enter, but the next candle is basically going to determine, is it going to go up or down? The likelihood of it going up or down. If you have another candle right here, and let's say you had your stop loss way down here, well, you better move that bad boy up, because there's a very high chance you're going to get stopped out. You know, I move it up here, I get stopped out 5, 8, 12%, whatever it is. And then I would wait for it to close above here. I mean, it can even be like this. But the next candle is going to determine, okay, we're more than likely going to go up. So that's what I would do. So I would actually set an alert right here, 0.5850. I'd set an alert right there for possible entry. I do like that one. We got Baba in the house. So here, can you check? Yeah, man, we have that one. I like that one a lot, if that's the one I'm thinking of. So let's go ahead and put this on our YouTube, our rapid fire. Let's go ahead and put this one on our YouTube rapid. It's moving, man. I want to get in. I'm already in 2 trades though. Let me look at this 15-minute time frame. It's, oh, I'm going to put a lower bid in case it comes down. So, see, WIF. I put a bid here, and I mean, I'm going to put a bid for sure right here, and then another one right here, and then I'm going to enter right now. So let's just do a few dollars, you know, nothing crazy, nothing crazy. I'm going to do 3.20 1984. I was not born in 1984, but I'm gonna go 3.1984. Let's see if it hits. So I have a little bit of money in there, and now it goes up, of course. We'll see if it hits. I'm gonna put my other ones in 3172. Okay, put it in, and then gotta put money in there. Whoops. Okay. So right now it's leaving me. It's leaving me. But let's see if it comes down. Let's see here. I'm actually going to move this one down a little bit more. Okay. So I'm going to show you. Right now it's leaving me, and it's okay. It's a great setup though. So this is what I have. The price is moving away from me. Whatever. Here's my entry. Hopefully it'll retrace, hit my first entry, and then hopefully come down. This is my 30 SMA. You know, it might go sideways, and then maybe hit this one if it does great. If for whatever reason we get a pretty nice retrace, then this one will hit. I don't expect this one to hit, but we'll see. Okay, moving on. But yeah, I think this is a great setup. Great setup. All right, so that is that. And of course, with this one, like I said, I just entered this trade. And let's go to the other one. Here it is. Yes. So I really like this one. Man, do I like this one. It's been an accumulation. We did this one a few days ago as far as the thought process on this. It's in accumulation, and it's been in accumulation for, I want to say, approximately, let's see here, 6 days. You know, we did have a breakout, but it came right back in. Then on the 6th day, it broke out, looking great, looking strong, came back in, retested this area. Pretty good chance that it was going to come back down to here. And it said, nope. Went up, broke this level. Nice, beautiful kind of close. And here, I would have entered. Kind of like how I show here, where the price comes up, down, up, breaks this level, into the trade. 4-hour candle must close above its previous high. And right here. I mean, I would count the candle bodies. You're supposed to count the wick, but I would count the candle bodies, and because of the candle bodies, I would have entered. If you were doing the wicks, you wouldn't have done it because it just showed wick. And me personally, I would have entered, and now it's coming down. Right now, not looking too hot. Not looking too hot. This one, they literally look like birthday candles. The wicks on the top. Selling pressure. Not a lot of selling pressure, but selling pressure nonetheless. I don't know what the market cap is on this one, but this one, it may come down. If it re-enters the box, then this zone now changes. This zone now changes. So can I grab the box? Okay. So this would be my buy zone. If it does come in here, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that dotted line, because that dotted line, it shows the halfway point. You know what? It's bothering me too much. Let me take off that dotted line. So any questions, guys? Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? This is a 1 hour of free mentorship. I show you how to trade. I provide trade setups for you. My goal is to make you money. That is my goal. Not to sell you my course, not to sell you my VIP, nothing like that. My job is to make you money. And if you have a coin that you want me to do, I'll show you a setup. And if it's ready, I'll let you know. If it's not ready, I'll let you know. I show you my wins and I show you my losses. I'm not like those that, you know, they have a huge ego and, oh, look at me and I'm great. Nope, I win and I lose. You know, and that's what people really don't want to hear. People want to hear just the massive gains. Oh, you're going to make $100 million. Just pay for my course. Right? Okay. I got duped. That's why I'm saying that. I got duped. But what I want to do is I want to show you that I know how to trade. I don't want you to pay for it to see if I know how. I want to show you. I want to make you money. And then once you start making money, he's like, wait a minute. Okay, so he's doing all this for free. What is he doing in the VIP? VIP, lots of thought process videos, lots of updates on your charts, lots of, okay, it broke this level, add to your entry. And because I don't post so many charts, it's really easy to update them. Move up your stop loss, add to your entry. Watch for this. Market's not looking so great. Sell 50%. You know, if you know, because normally if it's up here, take profit. You know, so give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Look at this one. I think it's gonna come down. This right here is what we're looking at. We're looking at this to this. Good Lord. There we go. Looking from this to this for it to bounce. If it does not bounce in this area, then of course the buy zone is a really great opportunity. And the whiff is moving away from it. What am I doing? Oh, keep an eye on Road Dog's channel, guys. Keep an eye on Road. Oops, wrong one. I don't know if he's going live tonight or not. Oh, he is at 11. All right, so we will be going over there. So, you know, once we're done with the show, we'll probably finish like right at 11. So we can all go to his show. Dude's a character. If you've never seen him before, it's kind of like a shock. Dude's funny though. Dude is really funny. Very nice TA, very nice chart setups, and it's a hoot. It really is. And he goes live every night, I believe every night, anywhere from 10, 10:30, 11. It just depends when he can. But we will definitely be going over there later on, after this show. So that'd be really cool. We all go over there and hang out with him. And this dude's he's a nut. He's a nut. You'll see it. You'll see it, guys. So let me know in the chat who is familiar with Road Dog. Put an RD in the chat. If you are not familiar with Road Dog, put a no in the chat. I'm very curious on that. Plus, give me charts, guys. Let's do it. Let's make money, guys. Let's make money. Right now, we gave this setup for whiff right now. We do it buy now, you know. Got your targets, got your stop loss. I have this right here just because, you know, I'm doing a leverage trade. It's moving. It's gonna, man. It's moving. I really want to get into it. So because I have leverage, you know, if I enter it right now, it's gonna be like 20% down. But I have a lower leverage. I have a lower entry too. Okay, you talked me into it. But I'm just doing a little bit, very, very little, extremely little. And then watch, as soon as I enter it, it's gonna go down. And then if it does, great, because then my other entries are on the bottom. So we'll see. All right, moving on. But yeah, we gave this setup already on the stream. And then of course we gave this setup on the earlier stream that we have. And then, okay, so I'm in whiff right now. And then what other setups? We gave this setup earlier in the stream. Watch my show. I will show you how to trade. I will show you that we make money. And then of course, if you want to learn faster, join the VIP group. If you don't want to pay for anything, just watch the trades. I mean, just watch the channel. If you want to become a YouTube supporter, here are the different levels. I accidentally put a VIP only video on for everybody to watch, but that was completely by accident. So I changed it right away. And then I put it for the believers on up. We do video, setups as far as thought process. And of course, if you want the membership, then here it is. Right now we do have a Black Friday deal. Here this is. But if you don't have money, don't worry about it. I got you. For me, I want to show you how to trade. I want to show you can make money. Everybody else, well, they don't show you until you join the group. Then when you join the group, you see that they're posting all these charts. It's like, oh, that's how you do it. So give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Let's see here. We do have a question. We have a question. I love questions, guys. I love questions. So let's see. The question is, let's see here. Sam says, is Turbo about to kick off again? Yes. So I believe we're actually in that trade for the VIP group. Yes, we're in that trade. We entered it early this morning, like at 8 in the morning. Or was that yesterday? My days get mixed up because I'm up at all hours, making the group money. Turbo. Yeah, Turbo is ready. Turbo is ready. Baba says, Cetus midterm, it increased since we last looked at it. It sure did. Yeah. Right now, though, I do think it's going to come down, but I think it's going to bounce in this area. If it doesn't, well, then we have this man, if it comes down here, shoot, man, set your alerts. Because, I mean, this is at the bottom of this zone. Could it go further down? Yep. That's why we have a stop loss. But this right here is perfect. Now, for me, this setup is very vague. This is how the majority of people do their callouts. For me, in the VIP group, it's unlike anything else you have ever seen anywhere. I say, enter now. Enter 50% now. Add to your entry when this happens. Oh, my alert's going off. Oh, this is happening in 10 minutes. If the candle closes above this, add your other 50%. Move up your stop loss. If that is unheard of, because what I do is I take accountability for my trade setups. I don't say, this is this is like horrible, but this we have to wait. We have to wait and see, is it going to bounce? If it does, okay, we have to wait. Does it break a level? It does. Okay, now we enter. So right now it's very vague. But what the other people do with their other groups is they have these type of setups. And then if it comes down here and it bounces up, well, then they're a hero. If it comes down here, breaks below this, comes down here, and then goes up, well, then they're a hero. If it comes down here, comes up, but then comes down, and then comes up, and then comes down, and then now you're at a huge loss because you're just entering in these zones. Well, they didn't tell you. They said when it bounces. How do you know when it's going to bounce? Maybe it did bounce and they came down. Oh, well, then you should have sold. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda is really easy to do after the fact. And that's one thing that I do not do. I don't teach after the fact. I teach as if we were in the moment of that particular trade. So whenever we're looking at, well, I did it earlier. We were looking at a coin. I said, yeah, we would have entered the trade and this and this would have happened. Even though it came down, this is why we would have entered. I don't base my thought process based off of what I see that happened. Everybody else does, because they're trying to sell you their course. Me, I offer it. You want it? It's there. If you don't, okay, watch the channel. I'll show you how to do this. You learn way faster if you join the group. All right, moving on. So this is the setup for that. Let's see here. Barnum says, yes, he knows Road Dog. Baba says, no. Baba, you're going to be in for a treat. You are going to be in for a treat. Sam says, yes, Road Dog. Let's see. Sky High says, Joe, can you explain PLC and what it does? Thanks. Yeah, definitely. Oh, man. Now, I was going to clear my throat, and then I was going to cough, and then I ended up clearing my throat by that was weird. I thought I almost died or something. All right. So let us do PLC. Okay. Let's do PLC on this one. So there's a few different ways you can do PLC. My favorite way is if I come down here, and you can't see it because that is in the way. If I come down here and I click it, whenever I click any of my favorite tools, if you look to the left-hand side, you'll see it light up. This is where you can find it. This is called the fixed range volume profile. What it does, it shows you the average of the volume that was done. Not so much the price, but the volume. And this, if you move the chart around, it doesn't move. Unlike other indicators that do a volume profile, it'll change based off of what you can see. So with that being said, what I want to do is I want to go from the trend. I like doing it from the trend. So this is the low, this is the high. This is where the trend started. So I'm going to use my I'm going to use my fixed range volume profile. I'm going to go from the start of the trend all the way over, and I'm going to see the major activity, the major buys and sells, where all the volume was, is when you see these peaks. You have peaks, you have valleys. You have peaks, you have valleys. You have peaks, whoa, lots of volume. Then you have a valley. So this is an area of point of control. A point of control basically means here's where everything happened. So if the price action is above it, it's good. This serves kind of like a support resistance level, just because this is where everything happened. This is like the average. And that's one thing that's very important. Even though that some people, like sometimes even I will say, oh, it's support, or oh, it's resistance. But it really isn't. This is just where there was a very high area of buys. So that means if the price comes down to it, we have a much higher chance that it might bounce up, because, you know, it could act as support. Notice the words could, might, maybe, chance of, possibility, all those probable, all those words are very important. If you hear anybody say, oh, it's going to get rejected here because this is the point of control, ooh, be careful with them. Be careful. They're setting you up for failure. Nobody knows what's going to happen. This is the average. So this is saying we have a very high possibility we could find support. What happened? Broke underneath it. Ooh. This one closed underneath it. Ooh. This one, not so much. This one kind of teeter-tottering right in the middle. So this is saying that right now it's undecided. Doesn't know if it goes up or down. So the point of control is where you had the majority of your volume. Now here, there's a lot of people like to sound smart. A lot of people. And they'll say, look right here, guys. We have a low volume node. You're thinking, oh my gosh, low volume node. That's amazing. I don't know what that means, but low volume node. All that means is that there wasn't a lot of ups and downs. That's all that means. You know, if this didn't come down, this right here would have been like this. And this is just saying that it just moved up really fast. That's all that means. You could potentially, you know, put blocks. I don't do that. I used to long time ago, but you could put blocks wherever you see the peaks. I don't recommend it because your chart will get really messy really quick. And then of course, you know, you can go to a lower time frame and just kind of see that there was a lot of activity right in that area. But I don't do that just because, well, it makes your chart really messy. Okay. So hopefully that answered the question as far as the POC. See, Sky High says, Joe, do you still like PopCat? We got jokesters in the house. PopCat is still punished. Uh-oh. We got an alert. But what does the alert say, Joe? We can't see it because of your big head. Says Ray. Who wants to check out Ray before we go? Who wants to check it out? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to check it out. Is Big Time ready to go? Well, let's check. Big Time. Oh, yeah, I was looking at that one too. That one's ready. That one's getting really, really close. So Big Time. We were looking at this one. Let's see here. So we were looking at this. And when the price action was right here. Let's see here. Okay, so we drew this out. And we're saying that, you know, what we might want to do, price actions here, it might come down to our liquidity zone and then stop us out if we were to enter the trade. What you want to do is you want to go to the break of this, enter 50%. Right now, It hasn't really done that. I don't know when we set this one up or when we were doing this one. Oops, wrong one. Let's delete all of our brushes. Okay, very good. Let's see here. So, man, this looks really good. Big Time looks really good. It came down here beautifully, came up, came back down, creating a higher low. I love it. It's working its way back in the channel. This is what you want. This is what you want to see. Okay. And what I'm doing, I mean, if you look at me, I'm concentrating. My eyeballs are going left to right, left to right, left to right. So we actually have this trend line that it needs to break above. It needs to break above this trend line right here. So let's take this off. You can say, Joe, you are going through some Kendall Wicks body. So we'll do it like that. Just because I have more touches right here. So basically, just to make it simple, let's get rid of that. Let's do this. Let's go to this. Let's just do this because this is what it really needs to break is this level. So we need a 4-hour candle to close above this level. I would set an alert right here. And I'm actually going to set an alert too. So I'm going to set an alert right here. And this will just notify me. It's like, hey, check it out. See if the 4-hour candle closed above this level. If it did, great. But until then, we're going to wait. You know, because right here, this is a level that it needs to gain support. Right now, it'd be healthy if the price action did this. It'd be really healthy. Good Lord. It would be really healthy if the price action came down here to this area and then came up, broke the level or breaks the level. We get alerted. We look, we enter the trade. That would be really good. This is what I'm expecting to happen. Now, could it break this level and then, now we do short, but I don't think this will happen. I think this will happen. Okay, moving on. Let's see here. Barnum says a 1. Sam says a 1. Thanks, Joe. You got it. You got it. Let's see here. I believe that was all of them. I believe that was all of them. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go over and continue the fun with Mr. Road Dog. We're going to go over here, just copy this. We're going to put this in the link. Once again, if you are unfamiliar with him, drop by, subscribe, hit the notification bell, smash the like, let him know that I sent you, and let's see if we can get some chat going on his stream. I don't know how to forward. How do I forward? Let's investigate, guys. Let's investigate this together. Let's investigate this together. Is there a way? Because I don't know how to do this. So if y'all know how to do this, walk me through it. Walk me through it. I don't know how to do this. Let's see here. It's not this. Share. Maybe? Share. No. Nope. Does anybody know how to do this? How to forward? What's this? Create highlights. Video. Add stream maker. Don't know what that is. Share. Insert ad. Delay ads. How would I do that? I gotta look it up. Because I mean, I think that'd be pretty cool to I don't even know what it's called. I'd look it up. All right, guys. Man, it'd be so cool if I would have done that. So I'll just look it up. I don't know how to do it. Oh, maybe it's down here. Maybe it's down here. Or the ad. Or the plus sign. Start QA. No. Not that. No, I don't know. I have to look it up. All right. So let's go over there to Road Dog's channel. And I will meet you over there. Let's have some fun. Let's continue the party. I do thank you guys very much. And of course, we'll see you in a few minutes. And then tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care, guys. See ya. Oh, yeah. Let's make this money. Take care. Very good, guys. Thank you so much. We will see you over there. Take care.
Yeah, trade into